Guys, as I said to you last week, I expected a bullish week once again, and that's exactly what we got on all markets, including stocks and crypto. So in this video, is a market dump incoming? I'm going to be answering that question for you. I'm going to be diving deeper into these charts for stocks and crypto. So stay tuned, sit back, grab a coffee, and enjoy the video. So let's get cracking. First asset that I want to cover is Bitcoin. As you can see, we've got the Bitcoin chart open here on TradingView. So you can see we started, today is Monday, the 30th of September, the end of the month for September. And you can see last week we opened at 64.6 and closed at 65.5. So we got a decent bullish week, not massive, but we got a bullish week once again. And if you watched my previous video from last week, you would have seen that I was expecting more continuation to the upside. This pivot of $65,000, I was expecting us to break that pivot, okay, and put in our first higher high, because we have been putting in a series of lower highs. So this is the first time Bitcoin has now put in a higher high on the chart, okay? A lower high, not a lower low, okay? So we held this low, put in a lower low, okay? And now we put in a higher high. So we've taken out this pivot and we've closed above that pivot. So for me, this is now a comprehensive break above the highs, okay? So I'm expecting a market structure shift here, guys. I am expecting Bitcoin to be tackling these all-time highs very, very soon, okay? We historically have a very bullish period between October and December. So that for the next 3 months, Q4, you know, we have really bullish momentum to the upside. And I don't expect anything different in this cycle. We have US presidential elections, so I think that's going to fuel even more. It's going to add more fire to the fuel, in my opinion, okay? But is a market dump incoming? I do believe we are going to get a correction, okay? Does that mean we're going to fall all the way back down to here? I don't think so. I do expect Bitcoin to come down. As I was going to shoot this video yesterday actually, but I was expecting Bitcoin to come down today and this week. So let's dive into the technicals here and see where we have rejected from, okay? So you can see quite clearly we have a monthly naked point of control, okay? And the price, just look where the price, that is not a coincidence, guys, okay? Even if you pull up a daily naked point of controls, that is resting on a monthly naked point of control. And these point of controls are very, very strong levels on your charts. You need to have these levels, guys. If you don't know what they are, come be part of our group. We are teaching this stuff every day for free, okay? So just come, link is in the description. Telegram, head over to the website, join our Telegram group, and you will get this information for absolutely free. Free education, guys, okay? Priceless. So you need to have these levels marked on your chart if you don't know what they are. These are derived from TPO charts. I don't have the ATAS software loaded right now, but these naked point of controls come from TPO charts, okay? So this, as you can see, has hit right into the monthly naked and the daily naked point of control at 66,500, and we are now dumping down. All right, so another confluence that we had was, where is it gone? Is I pulled a Fibonacci from top to bottom, so the top pivot to the bottom, 49,000, and you can see we've come in to the 705 fib level here. Okay, so nice confluence on Bitcoin. And if I pull in a fixed range profile, you can see quite clearly that we have this bulge of volume. Okay, and that lines up straight with the monthly naked point of control. Okay, so this is the range point of control, and that lines up. This is not going to be an easy level for Bitcoin to get past. Okay, there's a lot of volume built here, a lot of supply and demand zones, okay, built in this area. So Bitcoin will not have an easy ride above this level. I think if it does get above this level, then you can see the volume is not that high above $69,000. Okay, you get past that and I think it's off to the races, guys. Okay, so I think this is going to be the last major resistance for Bitcoin. We have the range point of control around 63,000 and the value area low 58. I do not think we're going to come down that low. All right, but I am expecting a pullback now. Okay, so we've come into major resistance here, guys. Okay, this is major resistance. This is not a coincidence as to why Bitcoin has stopped here. This is a major level on the Bitcoin chart. Okay, let me get rid of these lines. Let's see what I believe your next trade idea could come from. Okay, so let's get rid of this. All right. So for me, the next possible trade, because I'm looking for long trades now. I didn't short this because it happened over the weekend, and this dump is happening during Asia now. It's London session. It's happening during Asia and London, and I don't really trade Asia or London sessions. I usually trade New York. So this dump is happening at the times that really I don't trade. So I didn't take this trade because first and foremost it happened over the weekend. I don't really trust weekend moves like that. Okay, so yeah, I'm not in a short trade here. Although if you are, then you wanna kind of know where you want to be taking this trade. And for me, I'm looking for long setups. And we have this imbalance, okay, this or fair value gap, whatever you guys want to call it. It's a weekly, so it's a really strong level. So I'm expecting a dump this week, guys. Bitcoin come down into this level. Let's put it down to the daily now. This brush is messing around. Okay, so we have this imbalance. And not this one. It's not this one. Okay, it's this one. All right. So I've basically pulled a Fibonacci level from here to the top of this. So all this upward move. Okay. And we have 382 and we have the 45 pretty much lining up next to this imbalance. Let's have a look at some daily naked point of controls. We have 62,000 underneath and 60,300, and look at that, 60,300 lines up right on the 0.45. Okay, that is beautiful confluence. The daily naked point of control 60,300. If I pull in a fixed range profile, and you can see we've got a nice bulge of volume here. This is going to be a major support level. Okay, and that's coming in around 60,000, 300, 60,600 level. Okay, this is the level I'm expecting Bitcoin to come down to, and if it does, I'm going to be interested in a potential long setup. Okay, I'm expecting. If it does, I'm not saying it's gonna definitely come down to this level. I'm not no guru, okay, but I am ready. Okay, I am ready. I have my level set. I am ready to execute if we do get down here. If price gets down here, I'm ready to execute a long setup if I find some support, and I'm expecting all-time highs. Okay, this is the last kind of level I want to see Bitcoin. I do not want to see Bitcoin drop any further down, because for me that will be, you know, changing market structure again, kind of. Okay, back to the downside, and you do not want to. This has got to hold for me. This area for Bitcoin has got to hold, and we got to be looking back. You know, $60,000 is a massive support level on this chart. 59, 60. You don't want to be losing that level. You lose that level, for me, you're coming down and you're taking out. It's going to get bearish. It's going to get ugly. You don't want to. We don't want Bitcoin to come lower than that. Okay, and I'm fully expecting Bitcoin to hold price. We could, you know, we've got the range point and control here. That's a massive level. Massive level. So bears have to get really bearish. Okay, a lot of shorts need to start opening. If we're gonna crack this point of control, then we need a lot of bearish momentum building here to push us down. Okay, and that's why I think if we get a lot of shorts here who start pushing and seeing price moving down, I believe that's going to add more fuel for a short squeeze back up. Okay, that's what I believe is going to happen. I could be wrong. We could just, you know, hold this level and then fly higher. Okay, because I wanted to go and have a look at is the economic news. Okay, let's take a quick look at what we've got coming up, because I remember we have a big week of economic news this week. I use TradingView for this, guys. If let me know in the comments what you guys use, but this is great. You can set this. I only use news from American High Importance, and that really gives me everything I need to know what's coming up. This is super important, guys. If you're traders, even if you're a swing trader, you need to know market moving events. Okay, if you don't know this, you're a beginner, make sure you've got this saved in your bookmarks. Guys, you need to know market moving events that are happening for the upcoming week, and we have a big week of market moving events, guys. We've got Fed Chair Powell speaking today, 1:55 p.m. Eastern time. These are all Eastern times. That's going to move the markets, guys. That's going to move the market. His speech is going to move the markets. Then Tuesday we've got ISM PMIs and JOLT openings. Again, market moving events, guys. Big market moving events. That's 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Wednesday we have nothing. Thursday and Friday, wow. Okay, we've got ISM PMIs on Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern. That's going to move the markets, okay? Probably not a great amount, but that is going to move markets. And then, guys, every Friday, first Friday of the month, we've got NFP, okay? And that is a market moving event, okay? As many of you traders who are trading regularly would know, non-farm payrolls is coming on Friday. And then we've got the unemployment rate. Again, big news. Okay, so we've got a big week of economic data. So that is going to move the needle, guys. Okay, so it's all well and good having technical analysis, but you know, it does depend on which way this news swings and how the market interprets that news. So a lot of it's going to be dependent on news, guys. Okay, so we want to be very careful on the positions that we are taking this week. Okay, this is why I like to day trade. Okay, it's really a lot easier, because once the news is out of the way, the market then has a clear direction to follow, and then you can take trades accordingly. With swing trades, you're in positions for like, a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you've got a piece of economic event happening whilst you're in the trade, and then that swings your trade all over. But long-term and swing trading is a great way to generate revenue. So for me, if we do come down 60,300, I am looking for a long setup. If we go back up towards the $68,000, $69,000, I'll be looking for a short. Okay, guys, so that's my plan. If we get up here, I'm looking for a short trade at this point. Do I think it's going to be a massive one? No. But I am looking for a day trade, maybe, a trade that you hold for maybe 2 days, 1 day, whatever. But if we get up here and I see some weakness, I'm going to be looking for a short trade. Another piece of confluence would be, this trend line that we have, people getting bullish, start longing the breakout of this trend line, thinking we're going to break out, it fakes everybody out and then comes back down. Okay, so that's the kind of theory that you got to be aware of these retail chart patterns, and you want to be trading against them, because that's what smart money, big money are doing. Okay, they're trading against these retail patterns. So I think, breakout, everybody, all retail gets really bullish, and we give them a little bit of hope, and then we bring it back down. Okay, so that's the kind of theory that I have up here. We've got the value area high. We've also got, the 79% level sitting right here, guys, right on the value area high. We've got the 79 fib level. We've got daily naked point control a little bit higher. I don't expect it to get, 69.7. That's a little bit too high for me. If it gets to that kind of level, maybe, be looking at all-time highs at that point. I'm looking a little bit less than that, maybe in the middle, somewhere around 69. Okay, maybe a front run of this daily naked point of control. Okay, anyways, I'm going to move on to NQ. This is the Nasdaq index. Let's take a look at this. We had again bullish week on Nasdaq. Yeah, pretty much continuation for Nasdaq as well. Just like the stocks and crypto market, everything is really correlated at the moment. Stock market, crypto market, very correlated. We had China stimulus. This is what I've been talking about all year. The global liquidity. Okay, we are starting global liquidity now. China announced major stimulus, and their stock market is on fire at the moment. Okay, guys, Chinese stocks are on fire. So stimulus is coming from all major central banks around the world, easing cycles, more liquidity, and liquidity is fantastic for these markets. So I expect nothing but bullish continuation to the upside. We've got a little bit of a, I wouldn't say this is a very strong close. We got a wick and a pretty wild rejection here. Okay, pretty wild rejection. We saw this here as well before this massive downturn. Okay, we did see, we saw this back here as well, and then we kind of dumped. So these wicks could, bring us back down. I do think we're gonna correct. This again is not a random pivot, guys. Okay, this is not a random pivot. Let's have a look at why we rejected, and you can see we have this weekly fair value gap, and that's exactly where Nasdaq went into and rejected from. Okay, so it's took liquidity and now it's moving back down. What do I expect next for Nasdaq? Let's take a look at what we have. So we've cleared this pivot, okay, put in a higher high, bullish market structure. Will we get, maybe we get something like this. Nasdaq comes down for another touch of this pivot. I do expect something like this, guys. I do expect a correction. A small correction. I'm not talking about a 10%, so not technical correction here by any means, guys. I'm expecting a cool off and then, you know, continuation to the upside. We've got some naked pointer controls. I think we just kind of hit one here. Well, kind of front run and bounced from it. We do have this this fair value gap, daily fair value gap. Okay, as you can see way down here where these naked pointer controls are, we could get down here, guys. All right, we could get down here. This is my bullish continuation. Fibonacci pulled from here to here, and we've got, this is going to be a big level. This is the first level I'm expecting, you know, this is the first level I'm expecting Nasdaq to come down towards. Okay, let's take a look at the volume profile. Okay, yeah, there you go. You can see we've got an imbalance here, so I do think, you know, we're coming into this area. We're gonna come down, probably tap into this massive volume, okay, massive demand zone here, and we're gonna push higher. That's what I think is going to happen. I'm ready and waiting for a setup here, guys. Okay, if you want access to any of these trades, guys, we are trading these markets every single day. It's completely free. Head over to the website tradexta.com. Link is in the description. Completely free, guys. It's invaluable. Okay, you want to trade with real traders who are trading these markets every single day. You can see from the analysis that we are doing that you know, we're not in this market to mess around. We know what we're doing in these markets. So come and be a part of our community. Okay, take advantage, because right now it's absolutely free. Okay, you don't have to pay a single penny for it. Anyways, if we hold this naked pointer control and we carry on, then these levels for me, this is, as you can see, this bulge of volume sits around, you know, that's the last piece of resistance, and this naked pointer control 20,600 for me. These are the last few levels of resistance left on Nasdaq, guys. Okay, so if we start dumping, don't panic. Okay, we're not, you know, I don't expect this thing to move too far down. Okay, depending on news, obviously, if news is really bad, which I don't expect news to be very bad, guys. Okay, in all honesty, I think news is going to be pretty good. Okay, we might be back down here by the time we get NFP, and then, you know, we can rally, right? Something like that. But you need to be level. I mean, you need to be ready, guys. Okay, whatever you get, you need to be ready for it. All right. So that's my plan for Nasdaq. If you get down here, I'm gonna be sending out alerts to my group to see, you know, what I'm gonna be looking at, what I'm gonna be doing at that point. If we get down here, then we have to reassess. Okay, we come to fill in this imbalance. We've got some levels here. We've got the golden pocket resting in this area as well. So if we get down here, it'll be a very, very good opportunity. I mean, we could, you know, retail longing this trend line and, you know, shorting this trend line, sorry, or longing it and faking them out and coming down and then reversing. You know, something like that could happen. I'm not expecting it to get down this low, but if we do, we are ready and prepared. Okay, ES again. We took made another all-time highs on the week, but this is again not a strong close. Okay, we saw that back here, and, you know, we got this dump. What next for ES? Quickly, I don't really trade this, guys. I don't really trade the ES. A lot of people say, why you don't trade ES? I prefer trading Nasdaq, more volatility, just cleaner for me, guys. Okay, more book for my money kind of thing. All right, I need volatility when I'm trading. So on Nasdaq, better volatility. This is just making all-time highs after all-time highs. I mean, how can you trade this? Like, I'm not too sure. But I do expect a little retrace. This is such a bullish asset, guys. Okay, such a bullish asset. You know, this kind of retail pattern, you know, people longing this, and we could see a little breakdown. Okay, retail longing this, this channel. If we break it, we could come down, because we are going to have a lot of orders here. Okay, a lot of orders are going to be resting here, guys, and you know, we could come down. We could come down on ES, and if ES comes down, that's going to bring all the markets down with them. Okay, we do have this, you know, imbalance. For me, I don't think ES is coming down anywhere near there. Best case scenario for me would be ES to come down towards these levels, and I have that marked 382. This is, you know, for me, that's like the most bearish it's going to get this thing. Okay, even on bad news, there's 382 and 45, just like Nasdaq. Yeah, so I don't think ES is going to come lower than this 38245. I don't expect ES to come down. It's a very, very bullish asset, guys. Okay, you have to understand the US stock market elections are coming. Okay, and we are very, very bullish. Okay, so best case scenario for a long trade setup would be around this area. I know people will be going long from this supply zone. Okay, price comes. That's a great day trade as well. Back up. Okay, you can be day trading that all day long. For me, I am looking for a setup. I think I deleted something. All right, yeah, I deleted this. No, sorry, not this one. But we have I think a naked point of control is way down here somewhere. Okay, I don't have it marked on this chart right now, but we have it like around 5,500. I don't expect ES price to come that low. Okay, guys, I expect ES price. You know, this could just like chop around and go back straight back to the highs. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Okay, if so. ES is, you know, you got to keep an eye on ES, guys, because it dictates market movements. Okay, very, very bullish. So best case scenario for me is around this area and then back up. Okay, and that's dependent on really, really bad news. Maybe we're not going to get it. So maybe a little fake out again, a little dump towards this supply zone, and then we get back up. Even that little small dump on ES, that could send Nasdaq all the way down here. Okay, that could send Nasdaq all the way down here, guys. That small dump on ES, that could send Bitcoin back down towards 60,000. That's how ES is, guys. It's a very, very bullish asset. You know, you come down here, you want to see what prices we are going to be on Nasdaq and Bitcoin, and for me, that's my trade. I'll be looking at ES here, point of interest, and then leveraging it across either Nasdaq or Bitcoin. Okay, let's see what prices we get for those. All right, I don't want to drag this video on any longer, guys. Okay, that's my analysis. That's my setups that I have. That's what I'm expecting on the stock markets and crypto. We have our levels. We are set, ready, and waiting. If the opportunity presents itself, we are going to execute. No fear. We are going to go for it. Okay, guys. Anyways. Best of luck. Be careful out there, because there's going to be some volatility this week with the news that we have. So be very, very careful. You know, don't get chopped up. Come be a part of a group. We talk about risk management. We talk about everything trading. Okay, everything TA. So come be a part. Link is in the description. Head over to the website, guys. Okay, everything is there. Okay. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Stay safe, traders out there. Peace.